Go, Terry Gibbs, Bob Roop, the Assassin, Colonel Yan Key, and many others. Match time is 8:30.
Ladies and gentlemen, our second match will be a one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing at 235 pounds from Sarasota, Florida, the international champion, the Macho Man, Randy Savage. His opponent from Rolling Oak, Virginia at 228 pounds, Rick McCord. This will be a one fall, 10-minute time limit.
Okay, that was our ring announcer, David Asbull. Our referee is Dale Gillenwater, and we got a match here coming up with Randy Savage. He's the one in the colorful outfit. And Rick McCord, which is a new wrestler for me, but looks like he can handle himself all right. The referee now giving his instructions and checking for objects that are not supposed to be on a wrestler.
And don't forget me, Jim.
Well, now, Bob,
narrate this match.
Bob, you know a little bit about those objects.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. Bob Orton Jr. is sitting here with me. He's now the Southeastern champion, and he'll be taking on Ronnie Garvin tonight out at the park, and it should be a way deal of a match. Okay, into the
good one. Boy, Randy Savage looks like he's really in shape,
yep.
Jim, I'll tell you.
Randy, I think, stays in shape. I'm not sure about Rick yet, Rick McCord, because this is the first time I've seen him. Beautiful side mare there, going into an arm bar, yeah. Another side mare. And I don't think Randy liked that too well.
Yeah, that Rick McCord looks like he might know what he's doing.
Yep, he looks like he's been in the wrestling match. Headlock now by Rick McCord on Randy Savage. Up high in the air he goes. Holds on to that headlock.
He tried to drop him back there, Jim, but his leverage just wasn't quite right, and Rick McCord was able to go ahead and bring him back over in that headlock.
Still in that headlock is Randy Savage. Back into the ropes goes Rick McCord and knocks Randy Savage down.
Boy, he hit him with some force.
Here by Rick McCord. One, count of two on him.
Randy Savage doing what every wrestler always tries to do. That's stick his opponent on the mat. Have that back flat on the mat and try to beat your man. That's the name of the game.
That is the name of the game. Take the match, isn't it?
Right.
Still in that head.
Randy Savage.
A little hair pulling there by Randy, I believe. High in the air goes Rick McCord.
He's got him that time. That's a beautiful knee. Atomic knee drop by Randy Savage.
And that hurts a little bit.
Yes, it does. Ooh. Yes, that jars you from one end of your back to the other.
Back in that headlock again, so Rick McCord has come back now again with his headlock. Back up on their feet again. See, going into the ropes goes Rick McCord. Catches that elbow on the way back out. Little boot there to the old head there by Randy. Down with the elbow there into the throat. One.
Now we're seeing what makes Randy Savage the international champion.
Very colorful wrestler, I know that.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Got a chin lock now on Rick McCord. And we're coming out of it. A wrist lock there coming out. Looked like Randy Savage may be in a wrist lock. Up, takes him down. I don't know whether there's any hair pulling going on there or not.
It looked like a good move to me. He's still got control of his man, and
I believe you're for Randy Savage, aren't you?
Oh, I'm not for anyone. I'm just helping you, but
I just thought maybe you said
it looked like a good move to me.
Okay.
That's all. Now, he's got a little bit of hair there, but I'll tell you something. It's a rough, tough game, and if you can get away with it, why not do it?
Yeah, I noticed a lot do. Of course, the referee's got a hard job trying to see everything.
Putting a lot of pressure on the side of that man's head there.
Getting up very slowly, very slowly.
Side soft.
Uh-oh. Boom. Down they go.
Oh, I love to see them beautiful suplexes.
1, 2. Count of 2 here on. I don't believe Randy wants to go.
No.
Wants to deal out the brain duster there on Rick McCord. Randy Savage. Boot to the midsection. And he goes again. This may be it.
Good knee drop.
One. Just one on him. And out of the ring comes Rick McCord all the way to the floor. Randy Savage climbing up high. He's going to come off the top there, it looks like. And he comes, and down goes Rick McCord.
Neatly right on the back of his head from the top rope onto the floor, Jim.
That was quite a jump.
I want to tell you something. There's a rule that you can't come off the top rope, but that only applies when a man is inside of the ring, not out on the floor. That's one of the most spectacular things I've seen in a long time.
That was quite a
straight
jump.
back suplex, bingo. That's what won Harley Race the World Championship. And as far as I'm concerned, it's going to win Randy Savage this match. It's over. Good match, Jim. Very good match. Randy Savage is your winner.
Randy Savage is your winner. Now let's break for these commercials. We'll be back.
The Joker's wild, and he's moving to a new time period. Starting Monday, July 2nd, you can enjoy all the fun and excitement of the Joker's Wild game show each weekday afternoon at 5:30. Experience the thrill of a one-armed bandit combined with the excitement of a quiz show. That's the Joker's Wild weekdays at 5:30 on TV 26.
Before you buy undeveloped land, make sure you ask for the property report, and then make sure you read it. A TV 26 public service message. Anglers, be sure to tune in this week for all the latest fishing tips and area lake forecasts on fishing in Tennessee. In addition, your hosts, M.B. Osmond and Bill Nichols, will have as their guests some of the area's top amateur and pro fishermen. That's Fishing in Tennessee this Saturday at 6:30 p.m. right here on WTVK TV 26.
Boating is great fun. If you get a chance to go this summer, don't pass it up. But before leaving the dock, there are some things you should know. Your skipper may be an experienced boater, but what if something happens to him? Falls overboard, gets sick, or injured? A skipper is proud of his boat and will tell you about it at the drop of a nautical term. He wants you to know how it works. You should know the basics of how to drive the boat. Where the emergency equipment
is willing to let anybody try. Yes, give everybody a chance. And I found out, just like in any other kind of profession or sport, the only way that you can get good at it is by trying and trying the best.
And experience.
Yes.
You got to have experience.
And as a matter of fact, it looks like the young Pride fella is holding his own with
Savage.
Randy Savage.
Pride's keeping that arm bar on Savage. It's dragging on, but holding on to it there.
I'm really impressed with this Randy Savage's physique. If you notice, he doesn't have any excess flesh on him, and yet he still weighs 235 pounds.
I was surprised to hear he weighed that much. He doesn't really look it.
He doesn't look it, but he feels it.
Yeah.
And
well, he says he's the macho man.
He's got a lot of color. He does a lot of things to intimidate his opponents.
Jack's very confident. Showing us a little something now with Jim Pride. Oh, missed there. Jim Pride moved on him.
He took a little bit too long to drop that knee and gave the guy a chance to move.
Punches to the stomach by Pride. Down goes Savage. Savage out of the ring now.
That's a smart move on his part, really, because...
No sense taking any more punishment.
Well, that and that... It might give this young man a dose of confusion, at the same time, maybe a little dose of overconfidence. And I have a feeling watching Randy Savage, he knows what he's doing.
Headlock now by Jim Pride. We'll see here what Savage does to come out of that. Maybe a little hair pulling. But they're in the ropes, and that's got to break it up. Brain duster there by Savage. Another brain duster. Down goes Jim Pride. Try for a pin. Come on.
You notice how he puts all his weight on the man when he covers him. When you kick out, it takes a lot more effort. Yeah. Hey, this young Pride fella.
Hammerlock, yeah.
He's obviously in good shape. He's obviously got guts. He hadn't quit. He's taking it to Savage. Randy Savage obviously has experience on the man. He's got size.
But Jim Pride's not scared. That's one thing. He's
He
not
doesn't
scared.
seem to be.
No. Savage says keep him back. Pride wants him out of there. Comes out with a foot.
Now that showed that Jim Pride has a little inexperience there, that he would get caught like that. But it's still a tribute to him that he's doing as well as he has.
He moved again on him.
I think Randy Savage better quit trying to drop that knee on him. He's going to break his leg if he doesn't watch
Moves every
it.
time, yeah.
It could be that this young Pride fellow's setting him up for that.
Could very well be. Suplex.
Oh, I don't think he's setting him up for anything there.
No, 1, 2.
Well, he's got the
count
strength
on
and determination to get out of there.
Knee to the side of that head.
Well, I think Randy Savage has done all the fooling around he's going to do, and I think he realized that by missing the things before that he might be doing himself more harm than good on this with his television appearance.
Could be. Uh-oh, reversed that on him.
Jim
Had
Pride.
a shake out of that one. Come all the way out of the ring. Jim Pride all the way out.
Savage does something that's the most spectacular thing I've ever seen. He jumps off the top rope when a guy's on the floor and comes down with an elbow on his head, which is takes a great amount of agility. But to me, it looks like here he's trying to get the man counted out, which would take care of any more
Same thing as
problems in the ring. Yeah, he wouldn't have to worry about missing a knee or... I got to hand it to this Pride fella. I don't know much about him. He's obviously a young man in the wrestling profession, but he shows a lot of guts and determination. And let's face it, that in any walk of life, that's what you need to be successful.
He'll come back for more. 1. Uh-oh, Savage didn't want to put him away that time, Bob.
No, that might be a mistake. Of course, now Randy Savage knows far better than I do how badly the man's hurt, because he's right next to him. He can feel him. He can maybe feel his strength draining. Oh.
This time, Mr. Pride didn't move.
No.
1, 2.
No.
He doesn't want him.
Savage is playing with him now.
Yeah.
Look at him.
He said, I'm not going to do it no more, I swear.
He's very, very intimidating for anybody that might want to go after his title or anybody who he might be after with that wolfish grin.
Yeah.
And he's shown, you know, Jim, is in a way a guy can make himself tough by showing that he can take punishment.
Right.
He's taken a lot of punishment in this match, and he's still...
I'd taken plenty of punishment.
Well, Savage has too.
Yeah, that's right. They both have.
He's shown that he can take it, and a lot of times guys will go out there and deliberately show that. They'll show that they can take a beating. And the other tough wrestlers that are watching them are saying, well, that's a tough customer. It's not just somebody that's lucky or somebody that...
Yeah, he may be looking ahead to somebody else.
Exactly.
In this case.
This might be an advertisement. Well, his style and his form is very, very difficult to figure out. One minute he's completely in charge.
There he's going up on top of the rope.
This is the most spectacular thing I've ever seen.
There he comes.
God. That is...
I don't know if you can hear what he's saying. He says, nobody can do that but me.
Well, as far as I know, he's right.
Yeah,
I've never seen anybody do that.
No.
But I'll tell you something, there'll probably be people trying to imitate him, and that actually...
Might get hurt, too.
Well, that's a long way to fall, and you can very easily snap a leg if you land on something. Ooh.
Now he's going to try for a pin.
That's,
1, 2,
I believe, is his
3.
finishing move.
That's it. So it's Randy Savage, the Macho Man.
Very erratic, but capable athlete. Very capable.
Saw him right there in action. Saw what he could do, and Jim Pride put up a very good fight. Now he's trying to tell us something.
He wants his belt.
Wants his belt and everything. So let's go for a commercial. We'll be right back.